What's going on, everybody? We have another office setting on my way to school. And today on Still Lethal Podcast, or Still Need to Let Work, whatever you want to call it, I wanted to talk about women. And us men, as you know, we love some women, man. So I wanted to talk about 3 things that we can do in order to not just look at women as sexual objects or things that we can just manipulate and try to lay down with, but also just see the human side of them and understand their role within our lives. So number 1, firstly, I'm gonna ask the Holy Spirit to fill me and guide this conversation so that I can reach the hearts and the minds of my fellow brothers out there. So number 1, I would say treat every woman as if she's your mother or your sister and look at her from that lens. By doing this will allow us to step back from our sexual desires and understand that we're dealing with a human being. And you wouldn't want just any man walking up to your sister or your mother to just look at her that way. You know, you will want them to understand her mindset, understand what her goals are, and just understand how she thinks. Now, I'm not saying like be a feminist or you got to stand up for their rights and anything like that, but by taking this approach, you're seeing her. And this is the first step of building good friendships and building good relationships and networking with women. Because every woman we come across, we don't have to sleep with. So that's number 1. Look at every woman as if she's your mother or your sister. Step number 2, we ain't doing no steps. I would say value the woman who she is. Every woman is different. Every woman is not the same. Some challenge you, some may not challenge you, some may just sit there and listen and want to listen and want to help. And not all women are designed equal. So to understand who she is and understand the nature in which she operates is valuable. You know, that way she can add something to you, to the friendship, and you can also add something to as well, because it can't always just be one-sided, you know. And once you start out as friends with a lot of women, you can be able to see inside of their worlds. You know, that way you can, even if you're single, you can choose what type of woman that you want to deal with, because you have so many different options of you know how to deal with women on a non-sexual basis. So this will allow you to make the right decisions when deciding to choose a woman to solely be committed to. And this is the goal, right? Correct? We don't want drama. We don't want a lot of stuff happening in our lives that is unnecessary. So it is important and imperative for us to realize how to find that value within each woman. And last but not least, because I just pulled up at my school, it would be to, let's see, I didn't write none of this down. So we got number 1, look at every woman as your sister or your mother. Number 2, try to find the value in the woman. And number 3, have morals. Understand that you don't have to stick your penis in everything that's walking out here, man. Sexual diseases are real. Soul ties are real. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I ain't making no video on no soul ties. I don't have no time to. But that stuff is real, man. You really got to understand what is at war out here, man. They want you drained. They want you focused on laying down with as many women as possible. They want your attention focused on sexual things out here. They want you focused on wasting your semen, and which will allow you to grow mentally, physically, spiritually. If you retain all that, or you just focus on one partner, the growth is real, man. And you have to honor yourself, and you have to value yourself. And that way you can attract what you want. You don't have to chase no more. We're not in a age of chasing. If you chase, bro, you on another wave. You on something different. You know, so right now, these are the three. And it's been a blessing to be able to talk to you all in long form. And let me get my butt to school, man. So I'll holler at y'all later. And love you. Be safe. And know your worth. You're great. Change the world one day at a time. But first, change yourself. Let's get it.